What has it been like so far watching your fiance become a mom and take on that role of motherhood?
Man, it's a different respect. It's a different respect. Like you really see the strength of a woman, like truly see the strength of a woman just carrying a baby for 9 months and the pain and like trying to balance everything is just a whole different level of respect and love. And, she's a very natural mom, and so we've been fortunate because it's not that hard. It's really just been a very easy progression. I mean, maybe it'll get crazier, I don't know, but like it's really just been seamless for us. And, it's actually brought us a lot closer too.
What's doing, everybody? I'm Alec Lace. Thank you for watching First Class Fatherhood. Today's guest on the podcast is Rotimi. Rotimi is an actor and a singer who's very well known for starring on the smash hit Starz series Boss, as well as their hit series Power. He's got a new tour kicking off this month called the All or Nothing Tour. The link to the dates are down there in the description below. And this month, my new book launches on April 12th, First Class Fatherhood, Advice and Wisdom from High-Profile Dads. The link to the pre-order of the book is down there in the description as well. While you're down there, smack the subscribe button, tap that like, and let's jump into it right now with Rotimi on First Class Fatherhood. Joining me now, First Class Father, Rotimi. Welcome to First Class Fatherhood.
Oh, thanks for having me, my man.
Well, let's start just like this here. How many kids do you have? How old?
One, and he's 6 months today.
Wow, very cool. Are you one and done here? Or are you going to be going for more?
Oh, I'm going two, and I might be finished, man. Depends on what wife he wants at the end of the day.
Yeah, very cool. I got 4 myself, so keep them coming.
Woo, Jesus! Congratulations, man. Respect.
Yeah. Did you guys find out what you were having? Did you do some kind of gender reveal? Or did you wait to the end to find out?
So we did a gender reveal towards the end. We wanted to wait. One of our cousins actually was the one that helped us. They got the information from the doctor, and then she knew, and then we did a whole celebration, and we found out together.
Yeah, very cool. I love that. If you could, please, Rotimi, just take a second here to hit my listeners with a little bit about your background and what you do.
I'm a singer, songwriter, entrepreneur. Been on a couple of great movies, great TV show called Power. Making incredible music that we're about to release. College graduate from Northwestern University. And I'm a father and I'm a fiancé. So, it's just full and a businessman as well.
Wow. Yeah. Awesome stuff. And so 6 months into the game here, then how would you say so far fatherhood has kind of changed your perspective on life?
A lot of things aren't as important as they used to be for me, and now it gives you an added purpose. For me, my level of patience, understanding has grown. Finding a love that you never knew you really could, really existed, and so just seeing his face makes everything better, man. And it's the most beautiful, beautiful feeling when you're able to just have a long, hard day and then he'll just smile and you're like, all right. Me and my fiance will just argue sometimes, and as soon as he smiles, it's like, all right, what are we really doing? Like, we're good, So like those kind of blessings help a lot.
Yeah, very cool. And I know obviously having a child during this pandemic must have been a little bit of a wild experience there. Did anything kind of prohibit you? Were you able to go to all the appointments? Were you there for the birth? Did it affect the process in any way for you guys?
Actually, we were fortunate, man. I was able to make every doctor's appointment, and even being that it was a pandemic, I wasn't moving around as much. So I was able to spend a lot of time with her during the whole pregnancy. And I was there for the birth. I was there for everything, so it didn't really affect us. We were blessed in that way, but it made the process easier for both of us to just be there together.
Yeah, very cool. What has it been like so far watching your fiance become a mom and take on that role of motherhood?
Man, it's a different respect. It's a different respect. Like you really see the strength of a woman, like truly see the strength of a woman just carrying a baby for 9 months and the pain and like trying to balance everything is just a whole different level of respect and love. And, she's a very natural mom, and so we've been fortunate because it's not that hard. It's really just been a very easy progression. I mean, maybe it'll get crazier, I don't know, but like it's really just been seamless for us. And, it's actually brought us a lot closer too.
That's awesome. And I know it's early yet here, 6 months into it, but has so far, do you think becoming a dad will shift your music career in any way, or which particular roles you'll choose to play? You think it'll have an impact that way as far as you artistically?
Nah, I don't think so. I think it's two separate things, but it affects my work ethic, for sure. Like it makes me things I don't want to do or things I don't want to go to or jobs I really would be like, I just need a break. It's like, all right, nah, hold up, man. You got another mouth to feed, and so let's do it. So it just puts everything in perspective that you're really not living for yourself anymore. You're living for me in my case, two people. And so it's a beautiful, beautiful realization.
Yeah, very well said. What would you say are the top values that you hope to instill in your child growing up?
Kindness, to think cerebrally, cultured, um, strong, very intelligent. He's already these things on his own. He's already smart as hell. And so, and just God fearing and just let his soul, like, let people feel his spirit whenever he's around. So, like, just kindness in general.
Yeah, I love that. And how's it been for you guys? I know at the beginning, it can be difficult to, you don't want to leave the child by themselves. The two of you guys go out to get a bite to eat, whatever it's been.
Yeah.
Have you had some help around there? Have you guys been able to get a chance to go out, be by yourselves, and
Yeah.
separate for just an hour or so?
Yeah, actually he sleeps very late, so we have the mornings to ourselves with each other. And my parents actually just moved down to Georgia as well. So they're like 3-4 miles away. So whenever they get it, they want him every day if they could. But they help us with our date nights and even just moments to just be at the house and just chill with alone. And he's a very easy baby. So, like, he doesn't really bother us. Like, we're still able to just enjoy each other, and he'll just chill and watch TV or just relax or sleep. So it's been really, really smooth.
Yeah, really great stuff. And obviously, you've had a very successful career here. What kind of advice do you have for the parents out there that have kids that are interested in a career in entertainment, music, movies,
Yeah.
TV? How would you tell them how to steer their kids?
I mean, I think if that's their passion, then nurture it early. Let them see that it takes a lot more than just being in front of a camera. It takes a lot of work and preparation. So, I think just work ethic, integrity, and you got to work at your craft. So for me, if this is what he wants to do, then he has it a little easier because we've been able to open some doors. But we'll definitely just teach him hard work and that nothing is given to you at all.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? And yeah, I know you said your parents just moved down recently close by you guys. What was your relationship like with your dad growing up? And was there any kind of words of wisdom he imparted to you before you took on the role of fatherhood?
Yeah, my dad was a provider. My dad's a very wise person, so I was able to just watch what he did, his work ethic, how he handled me and my mom, how he was able to just always be there for us when we needed him. And I didn't lack for anything as a kid, so I want to instill that in my son and my family. But I just feel like with my dad's principles and always having integrity, I think that really helped me a lot, and I'm going to give that to my son.
Very cool. And I know you got a upcoming tour here. This will be your first tour as a dad.
Yeah.
Do you have any kind of? Is there going to be certain dates you'll take off for family? Do they come with
Yeah.
you on the tour? How is that all going to work out? And where's
Yeah.
the tour taking you?
Well, he'll probably come to the Atlanta show, and it's taking me all over the world, man. From Philadelphia to Zambia to London to Vegas. So, like, it's gonna be a beautiful blessing. We're figuring out the routing now in terms of when V will come, my fiance. He might come to one or two, but I think for us it'll be our time to just enjoy. So my parents will probably watch him while she'll come on the road with me to a couple cities, and we have our moments, and it's kind of feel like how we were in the beginning.
Yeah, great. And then I know obviously he's too young yet for you to instill some discipline into them yet. But what kind of disciplinarian was your dad with you, or your parents with you growing up, and what type of discipline philosophy do you think you'll have as a dad?
My dad, again, it was just always have integrity and work hard, and and if you want something, you got to go crazy for it. And I was the only child, so a lot of the attention was on me, and so there wasn't a lot of room to make some mistakes, so, like, the bullseye was always on my back. But for me and him, I think that again, just teach him the principle of what it means to be a man, and start early. He's already very independent, so it doesn't really take much for him to. He's not crying all the time. He's literally just, like, in his own world, and so just nurture that and just show him how strong he needs to be as a man, and always lead with his heart.
Yeah, and I think it's so important, Rotimi. One of the things I talk about on my show all the time is the fatherless crisis that we have going on in our country. We got so many kids growing up without a father figure in their life. It's really having a devastating impact on our
Yeah,
society. I really think if we could just strengthen our family units, get
yeah,
more dads in the home, a lot of the trouble we see would start to go away. What's your take?
yeah. I agree, man. I also feel like a lot of kids are raising kids. I think a lot of kids are starting very, very young without really knowing what it is to be a man or a woman. So you're trying to teach a child childlike things as well. And so I think that's a big problem as well. But yeah, man, I pray that a lot of fathers start taking responsibility and is not the easy way out of disappearing and not taking care of their children. But I think that the more we focus on our kids and having a son now, I can't even fathom not being there for him. And so it's just like we got to change that whole mindset and break some generational curses.
Yeah, and it's one of the biggest reasons why I bring so many successful guys on like yourself, obviously making an impact in the entertainment industry, but the impact you can have by being that light, showing what fatherhood is all about will make such a greater impact, I think. And that's why it's important to capture your fatherhood journey and guys like you. So love what you're doing. And so obviously you got the tour coming up. What other kind of
Yeah.
plans or goals do you have here for yourself for the future?
Well, continue to build up my my real estate portfolio. Definitely want to continue getting there, man. Just generational wealth for my family, and then get into some cool movies as well. I have a movie coming out called House Party that's coming out in July. So be on tour, create more music, release more music, and yeah, continue to do the real estate thing for sure, and be a good father. I was fortunate, man. No, honestly, man, I was fortunate because again through pandemic, I'm able to spend so much time with my family more than I know I would have if the world was already open. And so just really taking this time to just be there, let them see me, let them feel my energy, and their minds are sponges right now. So as much as I can just talk to them and be there for them is a blessing.
Yeah, and believe it or not, throughout the pandemic, I've interviewed so many dads during it, and one of the big silver linings has been for so many guys that they were off the road, they weren't
Yeah,
traveling, they got a chance to reconnect and see what they were missing out on. And a lot of guys have made the decision not to travel as much anymore since the pandemic.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
been a blessing in that way. So, all right, so 6 months here for yourself. What kind? The last thing I want to hit you with, I'd love to ask all the dads that I get on the
yeah.
podcast, what kind of advice do you have for that new dad or for that about to be father who's out there listening?
Oh man, I'd say when it comes to fatherhood, man, just instill everything that you wish you learned. You know, teach your mistakes, explain it. I think it's early for me, but like I know that when he gets a little older, instead of not answering the why, give always answer all the questions. And that's what I've learned from other fathers who have kids a little older. Instead of just saying no because I said so, no, explain why, and explain it, and continue to just be that presence and that light for them, and yeah, just be true to who you are, and nurture whatever he is or she is that they are, and that's the advice I've gotten, and I'm trying to instill that in mine.
Yeah, very well said. I love the message. This has been an honor for me. I got to say, Rotimi, you're a first-class father all the way. And thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time here on First Class Fatherhood.
Oh, my brother, respect, man. Thank you.